too big. Oh, it's gotta fit. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! How's it going? Yeah, so hey, this was somebody's sad excuse for data recovery at some IT company. Now, if this isn't egregious enough, they drilled the screen and the keyboard to destroy the data. But do you know what they did first? You'll never guess. They drilled the battery. That's right, folks. Data is stored in the battery, just like pee is stored in the balls. I stumbled upon this when I was at Trident Electronics grabbing all my ThinkPads that I'm selling on SalemTechExperts.com, shameless plug, and he had a whole pallet of these things, and I said, holy crap, the world must know how incompetent some IT departments are. So, the company gave these computers to Trident after they removed the data. Not Trident, the company removed the data. And the drives were still in these computers. I know, guys, I know. Listen, I can feel a million sighs coming through the screen, a million face palms coming through the screens. I can hear the slap. Wait, what is that slapping? That sounds rhythmic. What are you doing? You sicko, put it away! You're gross. This is a professional video. So after seeing this and seeing the whole palette he had, I made a short video on it, but you guys, long-form viewers, deserved a longer video of this. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go to Trident, and I'm gonna actually show you the entire palette of these things, and I'm gonna try to get this thing to work, which it actually already does. Thank you, White Lupe. It still works. Now, if you plug it into an HDMI, you can just use it as a headless unit. Mine wouldn't fit. All right, let's hop in after we get rid of this. Who wants a Mac Studio display? Come on in, the water's fine. Transport it safely, face down. Let's get out of here. Safety first. Click it a ticket.
Click it or ticket.
You ever been in a fast car, Aiden?
No.
Do you get car sick?
If I'm looking down.
Okay. If you're looking at a phone, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. We've arrived in one piece, barely. Look at this. This is a Dell 7670. They drilled the screen, the whole screen, the entire screen. This could be repaired. This could be repaired. But what incredible amount of waste on this, dude. Let me just get 5 minutes alone with this thing. Oh, hey, Pete. Hey, headless unit, right? Plug it into a docking station. 7670, perfectly working, 7670. Disgusting waste. A whole pallet. These are nice machines. These are Dell Precisions, Latitudes, a friggin' HP ZBook that's thicker than my wife. I'll probably have to cut that out. Insane waste. Disgusting. Well, that was interesting. Why do they do it? Oh, the cum puddle. That's from last night. We have what we need, so let's get back to the store. Join me. It's the Salem Tech Mobile. Is this a school zone? If not, I don't want to speed. Act natural. All right, welcome back to hell. I didn't just get a replacement screen. I also got this. Ugh. What the fuck is that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because this is a Precision 7670, an i9 Precision 7670. And I think this bad boy has an RTX A something or other with like 12 gigabytes or something. This is a beefy machine. But I don't want to tease you because this isn't a future video. So make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell. What we're doing today is replacing the screen on this to show you how ridiculous it is to waste something that is so valuable. Kind of like what you're doing with your life. Your life is valuable. Why are you wasting and watching my videos? You should be doing something productive. Get that hand, hey, put that hand back. So to give you an example of how to shred a drive or what it looks like, I'm gonna take this old drive, it's a SATA drive, M2 SATA drive. This drive is bad. This drive does not work. There's nothing that works with this drive. The NAND is bad, everything's toast. It doesn't work. So don't stop screaming at me in the comments. And I'm gonna shred it properly. This is how we do data destruction here at Salem Techsperts. So I have my industrial shredder that is designed specifically for SSDs.
Nuts.
You can't buy this on the internet. This was specially made. This was specially made for me. So what I'm gonna do, take this and just...
Securing your passwords is just as important as securing your data, which is why I've been using NordPass for a while now. Because my tiny raccoon-like brain can only remember so many letters and numbers, so forgetting and resetting passwords became a daily ritual. NordPass creates a complex password for me, encrypts it, and saves them across all my devices. So now all I have to remember is my NordPass password, and I'm good to go. And though I started off with the free version, I'm on the business plan now since I'm planning on adding more members to my team, which means I'll be utilizing the shared folders feature and the built-in authenticator. My favorite feature though is autofill, because besides knowing that my passwords are safely encrypted, it saves me the time of having to look through 1,000 websites on my password list to find the one I'm actually looking for. But I didn't make this decision lightly because I'm not a fan of sacrificing security for convenience. So I did my research on their encryption methods before deciding to trust them with my business. And my only regret is I wish I did it sooner. Being able to share passwords securely with family and coworkers is also a huge time saver. I've seen too many oopsies happen when a customer shares their passwords over email. So check out NordPass for yourself by using my code below to get a 14-day NordPass business plan trial and 20% off if you decide to keep using it. Which you will, because it's awesome. But let's get back to seeing what poor security looks like.
Well, I didn't expect that to work, but I probably shouldn't breathe that dust in. That can't be healthy, right? Right? Ah! Where am I? What is... What the... I guess I've been recycled. That was an environmentally friendly respawn. Oh, that's what I look like, huh? Hey, hey, show some respect! That's my bones! You right, buddy? Oh, it's big. Don't worry. We'll sell that to somebody. Okay, so where were we? So to start, this is my game plan. I am not gonna replace the back lid, because I could just replace the entire assembly. We're not doing that. You know why? Because this is a scar that this computer has earned. This is a battle wound that I want to show off. So I'm just going to replace the LCD. And the backlight is going to shine bright like a diamond through this. It's unfortunate they didn't do it right in the Dell logo, because we could have just slapped an Apple sticker on there like they used to do back in the day. You remember that? 2000s? Everybody put an Apple sticker on everything. And now Apple doesn't include stickers on anything. Thanks, Obama. All right, let's get to it. So this computer, as far as I know, works completely fine. Battery's low. It's more than low. Half of it doesn't exist. I guess we'll, should we charge this in the meantime? While I get this LCD out? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna charge it. I have insurance. What's the worst that can happen?
Do I have insurance?
White Lupe is here under his own free will. He has no obligation to be here. So if we both die when I plug this in, I'm not responsible. Nothing. The battery does charge. Nothing is going to happen. No skeletons. Don't you worry about it. While that charges, we're going to start taking this apart. This is a super, super simple job. Very easy job.
Very easy job.
11 minutes later.
God damn it, son of a cop. Adhesive sucks ass. Mother's fucking ball sack. For fuck's sake, I thought this was going to be a fucking two-minute ordeal. Motherfucker. This is very aggravating, Aiden. God damn it, I don't want to break the screen. You know, I told myself I wasn't going to swear in this video. I was going to try very hard not to swear. Now, while I do this, I'm not going to explain how to replace the screen. What I am going to rant about is data destruction. Because I understand why a company would want to shred their drives. I know there's a lot of people out there that say that's ridiculous, you can reuse the drives. I understand that. The problem from a company's perspective is they have to hire a third party to get rid of their data. Well, they don't have to, but some of them do because they outsource the labor. Labor is valuable. Whatever. There's multiple ways of doing it. You can have the company wipe it using like NIST 808-69420 standards. I forget what it's called. Or you can just have them physically destructed. The problem with trusting a company to dispose of it themselves is look at some of the comments from that video where people said, I'd just take the drive, wipe it, and then sell the drive and make a profit. When you're dealing with highly sensitive information, like medical information or something that could be national security related, you don't want to trust a contractor. You cannot risk a single drive being wiped or, oh, oopsie, I lost the drive. If I give DataWipe Inc. 300 drives and I trust them to wipe it, how do I know DataWipe Inc. is actually wiping those drives? They could have a rogue employee there that's taking those drives, wiping them, and then selling them off somewhere else, making money off of them. You know, okay, it's a security issue. At the same time, it sucks, right? Having to actually destroy a drive, having to shred the drive to get the precious metals or whatever, and it's unfortunate, but it's the only 100% sure way to know, for that company to know that their drive is destroyed. A lot of the times too, they'll have somebody that works for the company there watching the drives be shredded. So Trident has like a mobile drive shredding service where they'll bring their mobile shredder to these companies, and then there's an auditor that will watch the drives be shredded, and they will record each and every serial number of the drive that's being shredded, because people don't fuck around with that, man. A lot of companies don't fuck around with that. It sucks, it's wasteful, but it is what it is. My biggest beef, and the beef that we should all have, is with Apple's soldered storage. They destroy the entire motherboard. The whole motherboard's gone. I need to get the LCD panel out of here. I'm not even quite sure if the LCD panel is the same, but we're gonna find out. The internet told me it was. These are some great tweezers. Shout out to GUI for the magnificent tweezers that were ruined by the adhesive of a cable. Environmentally friendly. Now we're disconnected, everything's safe, no one's gonna die. Again. Alright, this is the wrong way to do it. Don't yell at me. This computer's scrap anyways. Don't do what I'm doing. And these Dells, I think they're held in by adhesive. Yeah, they're held in by adhesive. I hate these ones, man. Just use screws, dude. So the adhesive is actually underneath the mount, so you have to just peel the mount off. Unclip the mount from the little plastic tabs, and then you have to pull the adhesive. I'm so glad I don't do this for customers anymore, man. That looks suspicious. Is it supposed to be yellow? Dried piss layers. Okay, I think we're on it finally. I think we got it. Fuck. I've never seen this color adhesive. Usually it's like black or white adhesive. I've never seen piss. And there we are, there's the bracket. Clean up the piss drops, the piss adhesive. How are we doing over here? Are we charging? We are actually charging. And look, nothing happened. No explosions. There we go. Look at that. That's some hole drilling. That is some hole drilling. Yes, touch it, touch it. Skeleton. Oh wow. That smells too. It smells like burned plastic. There's the old LCD. Can you see me? Let's try to remove the adhesive. Look. This is what I was talking about. This adhesive, super easy. This is the... I don't get it. I don't get why that was so hard on the other one. That's the old LCD. And I'm gonna clean this off too, because this is nuts. There we go. Well, first we should probably make sure this actually works, right? Before we do all this?
No.
Nah, we don't do that here. We never test before we waste our time. Lock down, and we tape it so it stays nice and in place. And now it's time to mount the LCD. Now while I screw everything in, I want to say a big thank you to everybody that reached out after my last video with all your kind words. It was very nice of you all. You guys are the best. Please stop sending resumes. I have like 300 unread emails. We don't need anybody right now. Okay, that's it. We're in. Battery's gonna get plugged back in. This is the moment of truth, if I can plug in the battery.
The greatest technician that's ever lived.
That's what success looks like. Well, it turns out this screen was not compatible. So that's what I get for not checking part numbers. And I only checked them on eBay. eBay lied to me. I tried the other cable from the other computer. Didn't work. So, yeah. But I don't take failure kindly. I'm going to turn this into a headless unit. Like me, clearly. I need to remove the Wi-Fi cables very gently. Do we want a camera? We can still have the camera. Why waste the camera, right? Why waste the camera? We don't want to waste that. We'll keep the camera. I'm a generous god. Now that both Wi-Fi cables are gone, we don't need this lid anymore. I will preserve it for historical purposes. So now we have just the unit itself. It has no NVMe, so I'm gonna put one in there. It's supposed to come with an NVMe mount. As you can see, there's no way for the NVMe to even stay in there. But that's fine. The only proper way to secure an SSD is with thermal paste. Make sure you add enough. Now what that'll do is provide some nice suction. There we go. It unironically works. Nothing that's meant to be a gag in this video has actually proven to be a gag. The paper shredder actually shredded an NVMe. Thermal paste actually holds an NVMe in the slot. And the one thing I wanted to work, which was the screen, didn't. So this is nice. This is preloaded with Windows 11, so this thing should work. Now, how are we gonna mount it, you may ask? There's only one way. We're gonna drill it. Now let's hope this drywall can handle this. Yeah! Excellent. Where's our power button? I probably should have done it the other way. Fuck me. Oh, no, power button's right there. Now that we've done that, we need to make sure the camera can see us. Beautiful. And to connect it all, we need a USB-C dock. Keyboard, mouse, HDMI. You know what? HDMI should be plugged in directly into here. And our Wi-Fi cables, we want to make sure we get some good, here, we'll use this as an antenna. How's that? Make sure we get a good signal. Get a good signal. There. We're gonna get Starlink with this one, boys. All right, moment of truth. Will it work now? It was only right that I use a Dell keyboard, even though I lost my knob. That's what happens if you play with it too much. Oh, we have a screen. We have Wi-Fi. So what are the specs on this bad boy? Wow, it's an 11th gen i5 with 16 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte NVMe, as we know because I just installed it. Not bad for being drilled to a wall. And this is what they wanted to permanently destroy. It looks like our GPU got installed. This probably uses Iris graphics, no?
Yeah.
Well, this is normal. Yeah, it's installing the thingy while it's hauling ass. Well, surprisingly, the battery's not giving us any issues. I'd say that battery's okay. Oh. What? Jeez, this isn't Saturday night. Oh, I guess that battery's not safe. Oh. I let you go. Hey, buddy. All right. Give me a minute. Back to work. Look at that, the wallpaper changed while I was dead. So this battery's not safe to use. I'm gonna remove it while it's plugged in. Make sure you try all of this at home. Thermal paste on the NVMe, whatever else I'm doing here. This is all safe. Safely dispose of the battery. Jesus. And there we go. We have a headless computer. And by we, I mean one of you, because we are giving this computer away. So join our Discord, discord.gg/SalemTechSperts. America only, USA only. Sorry, I'm not doing shipping overseas. Can you imagine if I shipped this thing overseas? I'd be deported without due process, even if I'm a United States citizen. 512 gigabyte NVMe, 16 gigs of RAM, i5, 11 something, some shit, Intel Iris Xe graphics, Windows 11 Pro, the Wi-Fi works. It's all yours. Salem TechSperts. Because, as goofy as this video is, the point of the video is ignorance in the IT industry leads to so much waste, and it's ridiculous. The fact that an IT guy, or whoever did this, they drilled the screens thinking they were destroying the data, is insane. So all the insane waste that I'm doing now which I'm not, by the way, this motherboard's gonna be sold back on eBay. Same thing with the battery. The battery's still good. The RAM's gonna be reused. All this is gonna be reused. Same thing with the screen. So I'm gonna give that to Trident. They're gonna sell all this stuff. Jokes aside, waste is ridiculous. I wanted to prove the point that being as reckless and stupid as I am, we still managed to make a nice computer out of it. Like, this laptop is still a very nice computer. So somebody out there who doesn't have a friggin' laptop or is using like a 2nd gen Intel Pentium, you know, the company, they're just gonna throw this away, drill it, throw it away. They don't care. They're writing it off on their taxes. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was goofy. I hope it was good entertainment. Thank you again for watching. And now we're gonna get back to refurbishing all these ThinkPads. We got about 50 left or something like that. So stay tuned. We're gonna be dropping them slowly. Sign up for the newsletter. That's where you'll be notified. The Discord will be notified as well. Yeah, enjoy. Thank you. I gotta clean up my bones off the floor over there. I'm rotting. Stinky. So long! Thank you for watching.
And don't forget to check out NordPass and use my coupon code that's in the description.